In this video, I want to talk about screen sharing. This is particularly as a host, but you might also screen share as a participant. So, as you may have seen in the host controls, or even if you have been given permission as a participant, you will have this share screen button. So, if you click on it, you will get a pop-up window that looks like this. And you can see here that it shows all of the different applications that I have open. I have a Word document, I have Zoom, of course, I have Outlook, my Chrome browser, and a PDF document. So I could choose any one of those things to share with the other people in the meeting. You also have the option to do a whiteboard, or if you click on the advanced options, the previous screen was basic, but if you click on advanced, you also could just show a portion of your screen. If you really want to zoom in on something, you could just share your sound, or you could connect your computer to a document camera and show that. One other thing that I want to mention is down here at the bottom, it says share computer sound and optimize screen sharing per video clip. So let's say you want to share a video that you have pulled up on a tab on your Chrome browser. You would want to make sure to check these boxes so that your participants can actually hear the video that you are playing. Sometimes it can be deceiving because you'll be able to hear it, but if you haven't checked these boxes, your participants may see the video, but they will not hear anything. So you will just select the one that you want. And for example, if I were to select Chrome, I might have, 5 or sometimes 20 tabs open on my Chrome browser. So I want to, before I click share screen, I want to make sure that my Chrome browser is already on the tab that I want to share so that I don't have to search for it while my participants are looking at my screen. So you will just go ahead and click on the one you want. Here are those advanced options again. And then that will bring up a new control bar. Your participants will see your screen. One thing that I like to do, if this is an option for you, is use a second device and enter the meeting as a participant. So when I'm setting up the meeting, I have one device where I'm the host and the other device where I've just joined as a participant. That way I can see exactly what my participants are seeing, and that just prevents some problems because sometimes you think you're sharing something that you're actually not. So as we talked about, to share, you just click on the share screen down here. If you click on the little triangle, you will get these options. One participant can share at a time or multiple participants, and then there's the advanced sharing option. So that will bring up this pop-up box. And this is where, as host, you can either reserve permission to share screen for yourself or give it also to your participants. So there's a few different settings you can change up here. Okay, going back up, as I mentioned, once you start sharing your screen, this little bar will be somewhere on your screen. Usually for me, it's at the top. If you find that it is blocking something that you need to access, maybe you're switching to a different tab in your browser, then you can it's movable, not in this case because this is just a screenshot, but you can, if you see the little four-headed arrow there, you can move that to wherever you want on your screen. If you are going to switch to a new application, so again, right now I'm sharing my my Chrome browser, but maybe I want to switch to a Word document. So I could go ahead, and I can't do this now because I am just showing you screenshots, but I could go ahead, navigate to the Word document on my computer, but my participants would not be able to see that new application until I click New Share. You could also stop your share, find the Word document, and then click Share Screen again. But it's kind of nice that you could just navigate, and again, they'll keep looking at the old application that you were sharing until you click New Share. And then finally, I wanted to show you, this again is just a smaller version of the bar that will come up while you're sharing your screen. And I find this is a good reminder because sometimes I am sharing something and then we get onto something else and I just start clicking around on my computer, maybe checking my email or something. This is a reminder that, hey, your participants can see everything that you're doing right now. But anyway, the final button on this special screen sharing bar is more. So this is just a way to easily access the chat, the breakout rooms function while you're screen sharing. Some other options are disable annotation for others. So um, if annotation is enabled, and especially if you are using the whiteboard, participants can actually kind of write all over your screen. And that can be really helpful if you ask them to do that, mark up some document that you're showing, but it could also be really distracting. So you can disable that here. You can see or hide the names of who has which pen that's writing on your screen. If this meeting controls is getting really distracting, you can just completely hide it. And then these again are those options if you're going to share a video. So those are the main controls for screen sharing. And one more thing that I will mention: when you are screen sharing a document or a browser tab, making sure that it is maximized on your screen is really helpful. So when I initially shared this document, it was at 100%, but you can see there's a lot of white space here. And for my participants, this is going to be even smaller. So if you just, the first thing you do is, well, that's probably too big, but I can make it a little bit bigger so my participants can see it more easily. All right, I think that is all I had to share about sharing your screen.